Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the daily message for February 22nd. So it's Tuesday. We have a very important gateway portal. So we're closing out all of these intense cosmic energies that began on February 2nd. And we're rounding the completion of all of these intense cosmic energies with this portal gateway today. So when we break down today's date, February 22nd, 2022, we get 12. And in numerology, we break everything down to a single digit unless it's a master number. So we get the number 3. When I think of 3, I think of the Empress. So I think the energy is fertile when it comes to birthing all of these manifestations. I feel many of us are rounding the completion of this transformation, getting ready to birth that brand new life as we kind of, go into Pisces season. I think there's a lot of decisions being made when it comes to love, when it comes to partnerships, union energy. 2s are all about choices, partnerships, working together. It's kind of like decision time when it comes to the energies today. So let's jump in with some cards and see what kind of a collective message needs to come through for this very intense portal gateway day. I got a couple new decks in the mail, so I'm going to jump in with using a couple of these new decks. We're going to start off today with the Illumination Oracle deck. Oh, look at that, bottom of the deck, love, holding on. So there's definitely a loving connection here, somebody that you've been holding on to, somebody that maybe you've not been able to let go of, and I think maybe somebody's been dreaming about you, getting ready to travel and to see you, because I think this magnetic pull energy. So maybe you're going to be accused in the energies. Maybe it's kind of decision time. Maybe somebody's been pointing the finger at you when it comes to a connection. But I think there's definitely a past life connection here. A lot of love, a very deep connection. And maybe somebody's been holding on to a karmic contract. And maybe there's going to be some accusations. I think somebody is missing you. I'm pretty sure somebody is missing you. So let's see what else needs to come through when it comes to these energies today. Fixing what is broken. So maybe it's kind of time to mend some bridges when it comes to a deep past life connection. I think somebody's been grieving a loss. There's definitely an ending here of some sort with the graveyard energy. Maybe somebody fears rejection. Maybe there was rejection in the past. And maybe it's time to have that open-hearted conversation in order to kind of mend a bridge and to fix what's broken. Either way, I think you are on the right path. You might need to take a vacation. You might need to take a step back from your busy life. I think, you might have some challenges to face. It might be an uphill battle when it comes to fixing what's broken, when it comes to some past rejection. Maybe you're going to need to reject somebody in the energies today in order to get back on track. But there is a fresh new start with the energies today. So are you going to be willing to seize this opportunity to unlock the doorway to this new beginning? Because it's going to require a lot of forgiveness. Maybe somebody is seeking forgiveness in the energies today. When it comes to some past rejection, I think somebody here is experiencing a loss, some grieving. I think somebody, has been in the shadows, and maybe it's time to come out of hiding in order to fix what's broken. I do think get ready to receive a message. I think somebody here is dealing with a lot of past regrets, wishing they could go back and erase some past mistakes. And I think somebody here is seizing an opportunity to perhaps come forward and seek some forgiveness when it comes to these past regrets. I think there is going to be an opportunity to travel to, make some amends with somebody today. Maybe somebody's going to be traveling towards you to make some amends. I think there's this void, and we always have to kind of take that leap into the void, into the darkness, before we can jump into this new cycle. So there's this gap in space and time. Maybe you've been feeling this gap since February 2nd when it comes to this new fresh start. when it comes to this revival, this regeneration, when it comes to forgiveness. Somebody's getting ready to unlock the gateway, I feel. There's a lot that's been working below the surface when it comes to this brand new beginning. And I think you are kind of just encouraged to surrender, because the divine definitely has an agenda in store for your life. And I do feel there's liberation around the corner when it comes to some past karmic debt from past lives. And maybe it's time to finally break the chains and to embrace this brand new beginning. I think somebody here has recently gone through some massive upheaval in their life when it comes to an ending. And maybe there's been this period of rest and rejuvenation in order to heal your heart, in order to, come forward and fix what was broken. But either way, you're on the right path. So I think get ready for a fresh new start in the energies today, but we will see what else needs to come through. Maybe there's a rejection of a social circle. I think somebody's been, connected in a social circle in the matrix, feeling all alone. There is a need for some very firm boundaries. I do feel the energy is encouraging a lot of self-development. Somebody's in the matrix in a false foundation that they've created for themselves. Maybe it's comfortable when it comes to materialism, but I don't think it's satisfying in the heart space. So I think somebody's tapping into beyond the veil, recognizing that they've been neglecting parts of themselves that is needing nurturing, that is needing growth. And I feel somebody is getting ready to, cut some energetic cords, to put in those firm physical boundaries at this time when it comes to perhaps finding your tribe. That's what I was seeing. I think somebody's rejecting a social circle that's just not working. I think there's sadness over this loss, but there is a soul connection here. I feel a fresh new start when it comes to a soul connection, and somebody's really needing to release all of these people that have been depleting them and keeping them stagnant. I do think get ready to receive a message. Somebody will be reaching out. Somebody's learned something of significant importance when it comes to a major cycle coming to a close. And maybe you're not going to be expecting this message, but somebody will be reaching out, and I do encourage you to listen to what they have to say. I feel maybe somebody's experienced some upheaval when it comes to a false sense of security, a false karmic contract, a false foundation, and somebody might need some help in the energies. I do feel there is a lot of angelic presence surrounding this soul connection. There's a lot of divine protection when it comes to moving forward, finding the confidence to maybe face any rejection wounds as part of your self-development, as part of, this expansive journey. And I think there is a very deep spiritual soul connection here that is going to play a significant role when it comes to your human evolution, your soul's evolution. So I think get ready for an important journey to start fresh here, because somebody's getting ready to seize the opportunity and to kind of speak up. So let's see what needs to come through at the past life lesson deck. Old soul. So, we're old souls. We have done this many times over. So I think it's kind of time to learn this past life lesson once and for all. I think a lot of wisdom and enlightenment is coming through in the energy when it comes to transcending some past life wounds, some past life negative experiences. And although these negative experiences have shaped us up until now, we should not let these wounds kind of define or limit us. So I think somebody's coming into their starseed galactic origins. I feel this remembrance of, all of their human experiences when it comes to this higher purpose. So whatever secrets have been kept hidden below the surface, there's something coming up to be addressed, and there's that abandonment wound coming up again. So maybe this is a very deep past life wound and a challenge that you're needing to overcome this life when it comes to feeling of being alone, feelings of, not being wanted, feelings of, fear of rejection. And, rejection truly is God's protection. So anything that you've been rejected by is to get you to kind of go into this devastating heartbreak in order to, heal these wounds. Maybe something's missing in your life. Maybe you've got to dig deep to understand what has prevented you from feeling this sense of fulfillment. But this is the perfect opportunity to start fresh and to get redirected onto the right path. It's time to kind of mend a broken bridge from the past. It's kind of time to fix what's broken. And as I say that, that card flipped out on fix what's broken. So there might be a mother wound coming up to be addressed. Definitely learning a very valuable lesson with the teacher. So I do feel a mother wound coming up to be addressed when it comes to this education, this spiritual seeking, this spiritual education coming up. Maybe somebody is needing some mothering love in the energies. Somebody is being called to share what they have recently learned when it comes to stepping into fulfillment. When we think back on all of these timelines, you know, the world has been ravaged by war and, you know, all of these dualistic, polarized energies. And perhaps maybe it's time to come back into alignment, to stop waging war on humankind, on your own life. I think there's a lot of past life karma clearing in the energies today. Whatever burdens you've been carrying on your heart, especially when it comes to past lifetimes, it's kind of time for these wounds to be acknowledged and released once and for all. I think this is the lifetime where we are healing and clearing all of these past life timelines. So I think there is a lot of higher education, higher learning, higher light code activations coming in order to pave the way for the future. So I think you've earned this, you've hard earned this lesson. And I think whatever feelings of inadequacy have kept you from maybe going after your desires, it's kind of time to release those inadequate feelings. It's time to release the grief, the sadness. It's time to, you know, release any shame that's been accumulated when it comes to any past experiences, some past mistakes, and to kind of take ownership. Nobody lives a perfect life. So I think if you've lost a relationship recently, or maybe you've been in separation for quite some time, there is this deep longing to kind of make things right. So I think somebody will be reaching out and sending a message or calling. There is a lot of regrets when it comes to a past rejection here, but let's keep going and see what needs to come through. Freedom. Forgiveness truly does liberate your heart and any negative attachments that you have with another. So where are you needing to offer forgiveness? If there's any bitterness or resentment when it comes to past pain, I think it's kind of time to encage your heart. I do think somebody will be traveling towards you. Whatever answers you've been seeking, they are coming. I feel somebody's going through profound transformation, you know, finding their willpower to step into divine freedom, karmic freedom when it comes to all of this clearing. Somebody's been ignoring their spiritual talents. Somebody's not wanted to really go into the depths of, you know, their gifts. And I do think there's a lot of truth coming forward in the energy. Somebody's been doing a lot of reflection, maybe going deep into the darker aspects of their spirituality. And the answers are coming that you've been seeking. So whatever you've been manifesting, something is about to come full circle. The answers that you're seeking are coming. So find the willpower to instill those firm boundaries, whether they are emotional, physical, or energetic, because it's kind of time for something to come full circle, closure. With all endings do lead to new beginnings. So I feel there's closure coming through in order for you to finally prepare to release all of these regrets and to step into this future that is going to be very fulfilling. When you find your soul tribe, I think there is some passion being reignited. Forgiveness is going to be in focus when it comes to freedom, when it comes to closure today. So where are you needing to offer another forgiveness? Because I feel this passion being reignited. And we do have Mars and Venus holding hands still. So there's a lot of divine unions coming together when it comes to passionately building career life together. This might very well be a connection that will be romantic mixed with work. But I think a shift in career when it comes to all of these energies. Somebody here is needing to offer forgiveness when it comes to this past cycle. But let's read into that closure energy, because we've been clearing all of these wounds, all of these past life timelines for quite some time, and we are rounding completion, especially as we prepare for this Lionsgate coming up. So closure is on page 48. It's kind of time to get out of a toxic situation. If you've not already removed yourself from a toxic situation, it's kind of time to close the door on anything toxic in order to step into fulfilling your soul's needs. I don't think somebody's being fulfilled. I think somebody's been stuck in a toxic foundation out of obligation, hoping that things will get better. Out of a loyalty energy. Maybe there's like a double loyalty coming up in the energies, but I think if you want to step into the future, you got to stop cycling around and recreating this same past cycle over and over again. So maybe it's time to embrace a lesson once and for all, to open up the doorway to this new experience, because there is a lot of higher energies saturating the collective. And it's kind of time to say goodbye to anything negative, anything stuck, anything stagnant, anybody that's been depleting you. It's kind of time to maybe do a disappearing act and go in a new direction. Maybe somebody did ghost you and disappear on you in the past, but I feel there's been a major lesson learned when it comes to where you have allowed others to kind of disempower you. Where are you needing to take back your personal power? Because it's kind of time to close the door on the past, to stop looking back, and to look ahead. Only look ahead. It's time to cut all of these old karmic soul contracts, these karmic ties, in order to step into freedom, stepping into forgiveness, to release the past once and for all. So I feel with that Scorpio moon energy, many of us have been submerged into a lot of deep emotions when it comes to past regrets, when it comes to needing to fix what's been broken, when it comes to harboring all of this grief, this sadness, this resentment. And I feel it's kind of time to draw the line in the sand, to allow the past to be released once and for all, and to really embrace gratitude for this closure, for this lesson coming full circle, because you truly did earn this new doorway being opened. All you got to do is turn the handle, turn the key, and accept this new beginning. So somebody, I feel, is being lent a lot of angelic courage to find their willpower, to find their strength, to go towards their passion. I think somebody's getting ready to say enough is enough. I'm going to accept this ending for what it is. You know, sometimes sorry is hard to say. Maybe there's somebody needing to apologize. And, you know, pride and ego will keep people from apologizing from past mistakes. But either way, I think an ending here, a breakup that is going to lead to a new beginning. So there's new wonderful opportunities around the corner. And in order to bring in all of these new energies, you kind of got to make room for the new. So close the door on the past, step into karmic freedom, uncage yourself, and allow yourself to, you know, passionately go after what it is that you are seeking, that you are desiring. So there might even be a new doorway when it comes to a career path opening up in the energies. We're going to get some numerology messages, forgiveness. So I do feel a connection where you likely were a perfect match. I think you came apart, and maybe it's time to mend what's been broken. It's kind of time to come back together, to offer forgiveness, liberation, because there's about to be a major relationship paradigm change, closing out all of those toxic relationships. There is a fresh start. Maybe somebody's going to need to take a time out in order to process all of these past regrets, all of these mistakes, in order to kind of step into personal growth and forgiveness. I think there's a lot of growth in the energy, and it really is through tapping into all of these repressed emotions that we can really tap into our divine creativity. That's a 3. Birthing something brand new. So forgiveness. I think our immediate environment is also in focus. I know for myself this past weekend, I was really focused on cleaning up the house. I even like cleaned out the car, scrubbed the car inside and out. So it's like this energy of, you know, getting things organized is kind of what I feel. There is going to be a happy ending around the corner. I think you just got to face any fears of rejection if you're the one wanting to go forward and, you know, send a message. Abundance is coming. There's that Lionsgate energy. So all of these cosmic shifts right now are in preparation for that Lionsgate portal. And I think we're coming into domestic harmony, closing out all of these past negative cycles, domestic harmony. So where are you needing to moderate your life? I think we're kind of releasing all of these addictive behaviors, and it's kind of time to embrace this deep-seated healing journey, to step into divine creativity, and to step into, you know, working in conjunction with God's source energy when it comes to our career. There's a brand new beginning here, and there is going to be a shift in relationships. So endings that will lead to new beginnings, and somebody here really has to kind of release some pride. If you want to step into abundance, you're going to have to step into forgiveness, gratitude. So get ready for a paradigm shift when it comes to relationships, because there is a brand new beginning here. So relationship change, 56 breaking down to 11, 111. Instant manifestation, but where are you needing to release some pride when it comes to, you know, fixing some past mistakes? Abundance is around the corner. Maybe somebody needs to get out there and embrace some physical activity, go for a walk, ground the energy, really tap into this creative healing energy in and around you. It's really time to trust your intuition and to go after complete domestic harmony. I think family has been in focus very strongly recently. So get ready to receive a message. Somebody here will be reaching out. I think there's a lot of lower energies getting burned up. It is this energy of rebirth by fire coming through. You are safe and protected as you go through this ascension energy. So get ready to find your determination to, you know, be inspired again with passion, because your pathway is being cleared, and it's kind of time to expand these energies and to harness that creative aspect from within. So get ready for some honest communication. The energy is bringing forward inspiration to see all of these challenges from that higher perspective, to kind of rise above all of these lower earthly matters, because I do feel there's this energy of transformation, a lot of ascension knowledge coming in with this pure white light activation. And we need to process all of this information. It's kind of time for all of us to step forward, to act with truth and honesty and integrity, and to embrace this light as we go through this expansive journey. So a lot of Christ code activations are coming through. We are here to step into this higher love, to embody this Christ light from the inside out, and we do that by stepping into compassion. I've been feeling those DNA activations with all of these new Christ light codes coming in, and this is like this heart expansion as we prepare to fully step into this fifth dimensional gateway when it comes to this ascension journey. So listen to the voice of the universe from within. There's all of these codes being ignited within the collective when it comes to your soul's blueprint. And all of this cosmic wisdom is asking you to enter into higher service when it comes to your career. It's kind of time to harness your masculine power of creation. Whether you are a masculine or a feminine, we all have inner masculine and feminine that we are here to master and harness. So where are you needing to allow the old to be completely destroyed in order to step into your visualizations for your manifesting energies for these new world energies? I think we're stepping into new world energies, and we're stepping into this fresh start. So where are you needing to harness your divine feminine power? Set that pure intention for creation. Hold that third eye vision and bring this into your higher consciousness when it comes to birthing these new energies, because we are harnessing both our inner masculine and feminine. We are setting those intentions. We are accessing our deepest soul's Akashic wisdom and stepping into spirituality. The gateway of spirituality is wide open for the collective. So I think many of us are coming into our psychic abilities, working on developing our psychic abilities. And when we manifest with our gifts, that's when all of this knowledge can create all kinds of abundance for us. So where are you needing to stand in your power? I think a lot of DNA is being reprogrammed with these light code activations. And it's kind of time for all of us to step into being that inspired leader, to step into owning our own inner divinity, our own majesty within our light body activation, because I think there's a lot of doorways opening when it comes to abundance. So where are you needing to harbor that trust when it comes to these cosmic energies? Because There's a lot of accelerated ascension energies coming through when it comes to this purification that we've been going through. So you're gonna really need to find your self-discipline as we go through this quickening energy, is what I'm calling it, quickening. You can always call on the archangels to help you get through as you're kind of connecting to all of these highest Christ light code activations. So I think there's this ninth dimensional energy coming through. A lot of divine oneness is coming through. So where are you needing to be willing to open up to these states of transcendence, these states of higher enlightenment as you go through this heart purification, because it's kind of time to fix the past and to fix what's been broken. So release any fears of rejection. We're going to get a couple chakra cards, dreams. A lot of prophetic messages have been coming through in dream space, symbols, signs. So somebody's needing to find their self-confidence, to maybe come forward with a love offer, to release some pride. Pride truly does keep you stuck when you're needing to take responsibility, and your pride kind of gets in the way. So somebody's going to be coming forward and taking responsibility for something in the past that was broken. Somebody's going to find their self-discipline to empower themselves to come forward and to be reliable when it comes to fulfillment. And I think somebody, you know, has been dreaming about their goals, their passions, their desires, and now it's kind of time to, you know, put that into action. So get ready for some vocalization. There's definitely some communication, some self-expression energy coming through as somebody really taps into the interconnectedness of the oneness that we all share. So get ready to be inspired, because there is definitely a paradigm shift and a brand new beginning, a fresh start. So I think a lot of sexuality is being stirred in the energy. I think this magnetic pull when it comes to an authentic connection here. I do think somebody's going into a lot of fears when it comes to security. I feel this Kundalini activation from the base to the crown when it comes to these higher ascension codes coming in. So you're going to want to get grounded. You're going to want to stay present in the moment. I do feel this openness when it comes to stepping into honor, stepping into integrity. You're definitely going to need to get grounded, and love is without a doubt in focus. So there's been some seeds planted a very long time ago when it comes to a deep spiritual connection, and something is about to bear fruit today. There's a lot of expansion, a lot of light expansion when it comes to love, benevolent energies, stepping into kindness, compassion, sharing, equal giving and receiving. So I think foundations are in focus. Whatever's not been built on love is crumbling to the ground. Whatever was not stable to begin with is crumbling to the ground in order for this clean slate energy to come through. I do feel this Kundalini activation from the base to the crown in order for somebody to step into forgiveness, to seize this new opportunity when it comes to a new beginning. But let's see what needs to come through with the tarot. Yeah, somebody's rushing in. Ooh, we got a Queen of Pentacles here. We got a Knight of Swords. Fast moving communication. Somebody's coming directly for this Queen of Pentacles. She's not going to see it coming. She's not even looking at that direction. Somebody's coming in very quickly. You're going to be blindsided. Somebody sees this Queen of Pentacles energy, has a golden opportunity. She's grounded, she's stable, she's solid. And somebody is coming in with a lot of communication, wanting to work together to build a legacy. And I think somebody's been all stuck up in their head when it comes to this fresh start, because I think maybe somebody has some past regrets. Could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is going to take a lot of hard work. You are going to be able to build from ground zero, and it will reap a lot of harvest. But there's going to be a need to have some open-hearted conversation about the past is kind of what I'm feeling. Yep, brand new beginning in love here, guys. Healing. Wishes are coming true. So fresh new start. There is a lot of love here. And it's kind of time to heal this connection, to fix what's broken. Aquarius energy. So let's see what needs to come through. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's been at the crossroads for a while. Somebody's been watering a dead tree. And I think somebody's getting ready to manifest, planting those seeds in a new direction. I don't think they're telling anybody what they're doing. We got the Magician and the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands. So 7-7, number from heaven. Ooh, beautiful. The main central energy today is the Wheel of Fortune. So we got 3 major arcanas out of 5. There's a lot of divine orchestration. 7 is also the number from heaven. And that was a big mess. So I think you might got a big mess on your hands. Look at that. And on the bottom of the deck, what do we got? We got this Emperor reverse. So there's a masculine energy needing to find his strength when it comes to healing the past. The 3 of Swords flipped out and reversed. And then we have this strength energy. So there's a lot of movement when it comes to the divine. There's been a masculine not wanting to close out a cycle, dealing with a Queen of Cups reversed. The Emperor reversed is a tyrant. He is a manipulator. He's abusive. He gaslights you. It's his way or the highway. And if he's dealing with a Queen of Cups in reverse, this woman doesn't know her value either. Emotionally manipulates. I think this hurts. Somebody that plays on your heartstrings. We've got 2 people here that are not in alignment whatsoever, resistant to learning a lesson, resistant to closing out a cycle. I think not wanting to go into feeling the depths of this pain. Wherever this masculine's been at, he knows it's not working. I think there's a lot of arguing, a lot of, people on the defense. I feel walls are up, guards are up, somebody's ready for battle. Somebody's lost all kinds of passion when it comes to this connection that's coming to a close. I think maybe somebody here has a lot of options, whether it's this King of Wands reversed, whether it's the masculine or the feminine. There's lies, there's secrets here, and I think there's somebody wanting to sneak away to go towards a deep spiritual connection because it's decision time. Somebody's at the crossroads and it's kind of time to go through this profound transformation and to make that unexpected choice in love. Somebody here has a lot of options. And I think somebody here is getting ready to close out a cycle with this Queen of Cups reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And somebody's been all up in their pride, all up in their ego. And I think get ready for a lot of truth to be spoken. This Queen of Swords is cutting to the point. She's getting ready to use that sword to walk away and to step into some happier times. So we end the reading with the Sun. So we got a lot of major arcana here. 1, 2, 3, 5 major arcana out of 9 cards. So the universe really is spinning someone out of their comfort zone. I do feel a feminine here that is standing in her power. She's very magnetically attractive at this time. The Queen of Wands is a visionary leader. I feel she's just on fire. And there's secrets here. There's definitely secrets here. Whether these are past secrets, I feel there was a broken heart in the past and somebody stayed at the crossroads not wanting to go in a new direction. Somebody definitely has been hiding some emotions, some passion for this Queen of Wands when it comes to a spiritual union. But let's get some clarification here on this Magician and this High Priestess, because I feel somebody's not been talking about this manifestation. Somebody's been manifesting union, a brand new beginning. Yeah, somebody's getting ready to pack up and move homes, and that's the truth with the Ace of Swords. I do think this is going to feel like a betrayal, a backstabbing. I think somebody's put in a lot of work in a foundation that's just not working, and they've been manifesting going in a new direction. We've got that twin flame union energy, 11-11. There is a brand new beginning here, a brand new opportunity to work together. Maybe somebody's manifesting working together with a High Priestess. Could be dealing with a healer, a reader, a psychic. The Magician is Virgo, Gemini energy, and the High Priestess is Pisces. So somebody's been gathering all of their tools. We do have a master manifester here. And I think somebody knows it's time to go in a new direction is what I'm feeling. And I think somebody's getting ready to move home. So what is this 7 of Pentacles? 7 of Wands, please. 7 of Swords, the Moon, and the Hierophant reverse. There's definitely an ending here. There's been a lack of listening to the higher guidance. Could be dealing with the Taurus. Somebody here definitely does have a direct connection to God's source, is a channeler, is a healer. Could be a Pisces, could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be. But we got a lot of Pisces energy here. with the moon and the high priestess, but there's definitely a committed partnership coming to an end. 777. Somebody's been, you know, working behind the scenes, not telling anybody about walking away from something. There's been a lot of enlightenment gained when it comes to this new beginning. And somebody's getting ready to break the chains from something very toxic. There's been a lot of arguing. There's been a lot of power struggles, addictive behaviors. Somebody's been chained to something that's not been balanced and maybe giving to more than one. And there's going to be an opportunity to fix a broken connection from the past. What is this Wheel of Fortune? 3 of Swords reversed, please. Temperance, death. Oh my God, 4 of Swords, death. So I think there's been a lot of health issues here. Stress is a killer. Somebody is healing from a broken heart. They're going through profound transformation, shedding the old to bring in the new. There's something completely dying away. It's time to accept what's dying, stepping into healing. There's a lot of universal energies when it comes to healing all of these past pains. I think there's been blocks. And somebody is about to face an awakening in the energy, some karmic judgment for some past decisions. And it's kind of time to mend a broken heart. So I think somebody here is gathering their strength to go towards this Queen of Swords energy. And I think there is going to be an opportunity for a reunion here. But there is a masculine that's been all up in his pride, his ego. And there is going to be a karmic rebalancing. So I think get ready for some illumination when it comes to a deep spiritual past life connection that you've likely already met this life that I feel has a lot of regrets over not honoring this connection. And somebody's getting ready to come forward and take responsibility. Somebody's coming back, I think, asking for a second chance. There's a lot of love here. Somebody I feel might be experiencing total financial ruin when it comes to this spiritual connection in order to get them to open up to this new beginning. But this Emperor reversed. Yeah, this Emperor reversed is the one that is coming in with that communication. Because we got the Knight of Swords. So get ready for some fast forward movement. Somebody's coming in with a lot of communication. They're not going to give up. They're not going to stop. They're obsessed with coming forward with a new offer. And I think they've been, you know, going through this power struggle, this battle between the head and the heart. And there's a lot of expansion in the energy when it comes to this crossroads, when it comes to, you know, getting in the driver's seat, going in a new direction, because love is here. Yeah, it is. But there's a need to kind of heal any past betrayal. And I think somebody's getting ready to do the hard work and to come forward with a lot of honest communication. They've been all trapped up in their head, not knowing what to say, how to say it. They've been in a state of prolonged grieving, thinking about long and hard, how am I going to make this right? I think somebody is coming in, rushing in. Maybe you've got a lot of options. I think somebody's really been going within, thinking about how the heck do I fix this mess from the past. But let's get a couple messages from Spirit. Somebody I think is going to be reaching out. Somebody needs some healing and some help. Whatever's going on, it most certainly is in the divine hands today. There's a lot of angelic protection, so you have nothing to worry about. What else can you tell me, Spirit, about these energies? I think somebody has been in a very dissatisfied, very depleted situation, and they've been lacking in all areas of their life. I think playing into this victim mentality. They've been with somebody that's not supported them, that's made them feel small. And I think there's a masculine here learning a valuable lesson about vulnerability. That vulnerability truly is strength. So it's kind of time to draw those healthy boundaries, to cut those toxic cords, to cut those negative attachments, and to only be with people who support you, who don't make you feel small. Because somebody I think is coming forward wanting to get to know you all over again. They've been victimized, but they've been allowing people to victimize them. So I think somebody's choosing to take their power back and to come forward with some vulnerability. I think somebody's been depleted in a relationship where there was no reciprocity, and somebody knows it's kind of time to come forward and compromise, to bring forward an apology, to release this pride, because I think there's a masculine here that's been facing all kinds of challenges, all kinds of obstacles when it comes to this lack of truth, this lack of healing. And it's kind of time to, you know, step towards dignity and respect in order to really do the work is kind of what I'm feeling. So get ready to receive a message. Somebody's coming forward to take responsibility, to fix what's broken, and to get back on track. And that's what I've got for a message today, guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or twin flame reading with me, please feel free to check out that description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.